When you begin working on a dynamic website, you have to begin by deciding the data needed to populate the site and to run the site. In many cases, this will involve a user management system and content management system. The data for both will be stored into database tables. This short video demonstrates the building of the database. We will begin by looking at a simple entity diagram that describes the tables that will be needed and the relationships between them. You will note that we have three tables: categories, products, and users. The categories and products tables are for content, while the users table is for, well, users. Please note that the products table uses the category ID and user ID fields as foreign keys to indicate that the individual product is of a certain type of category and was entered by a particular person. This video assumes that you have a local development environment and a shared hosting account for production, live serving of your website. Since shared hosting accounts have much more stringent requirements for naming databases, we will start there with the database creation. This video uses a shared hosting account with the cPanel interface. Your hosting interface may look different. We are working here with the MySQL database. Log into your hosting account and find the MySQL Databases tool and click it. Here you will create the database and assign a proxy user to it with data privileges. Find the location in the page where a new database can be created and type the name into the text box. I will call mine Example. Please note that shared hosting providers typically will prepend a value to your typed name in order to make the database name unique. Once done, you will need to either create a proxy user to work with the database or assign an existing proxy user to it. I will assign an existing user, BlaneRO_iClient, to my database. Once the database and proxy user are selected, you must specify the privileges the user will have to work with the database. I strongly urge you to grant only data rights. This user will represent visitors to your site from the internet, and we only want them to work with data, not the database structures. Once the data rights have been specified and confirmed, you will want to make a note of the database name and proxy username and the privileges granted so that we can replicate them in our local environment, which we will do in the next movie.